bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum. What you got there?
It's a Santa cup.
Santa cup? Can I have one?
No.
Why? Because I'm
You,
a Jew?
yeah.
Was that your
You-
joke? Is that a clever thing you were gonna say?
I
Um,
wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna drink out of
great.
the.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm very self conscious about myself. I never want to show myself ever again. This is
Oh yeah.
comforting for me. I'm in my
Well,
comfort zone.
it's very obvious I'm wearing what I wear. I want you to
Oh
acknowledge
yeah,
the
sorry, I'm wearing a yarmulke. That's what's new. That's the only thing that's new.
because it blends in with the white wall. If you're behind the blue curtains, you can see it, but with the white wall, you can't.
What do you mean? Oh
Your
yeah,
hat,
yeah. I was like, what? Um,
like,
because you have to wear it like pretty far in the back. Like it
yeah, I
doesn't
know.
look right. Like yeah, I kind of look like the Pope though, if I bring it up a bunch. Yeah.
I do plan on having our holiday special out by today,
Mhm.
so I think we could actually talk. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but me and Zachary wrote this year's Bemis and Company holiday special, and
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't started working on it to this point. We're recording this on December 12th, and as of now, I've been failing miserably at getting all the December videos out, but
So
I
you
think I got
don't
a fair.
so you don't think that skit's gonna be out by Christmas? Probably by like maybe the end of the year, 27th
Uh,
maybe of
I
December,
think it'll be out by
something like that.
Christmas. I do. I'm gonna be working on it a lot this week and next week, and I think then I can I still have a a little over 10 days. I think I got like 13 days until I have to get it out, and I think I can finish it by then. It's a simple video. It's a long video, but there's like no crazy effects in it. I think that if I get
I
everything
need to
shot,
teach you your song though.
you do need to teach me the song still, but I think that will be one night. Maybe even two-night. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be on too much longer at the DuckCast tonight. So this is the Christmas and Hanukkah
Are you saying you're
DuckCast.
just gonna end the call like while we're still recording at the end, like bye, and then I'm just like,
Well,
God,
it used to
again,
be that.
like this.
It used to be my thing.
We've had
That
this
used
outro every single time.
we haven't. I haven't done it, and I haven't done it at all during season 2 of DuckCast.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Better make
But
a comeback.
so yeah, let's talk about the holidays again. We did. This is like the fourth
That's what you want
episode.
to talk about right now, not anything more obvious.
I mean, do you want to talk about your thing now?
No, I
Because
meant boner in front of you, but yeah, I guess if you want to talk about the mic.
oh, we can talk about the microphone. I guess so. I thought you were talking about something else. To
No,
be
I
honest,
mean, well, also,
a couple of things of you. There's a couple of things of you. I guess we'll talk about those first. Yeah,
you think I should do it?
yeah.
You
I
sure
haven't,
about that?
I haven't seen it yet.
So, actually, the day that we're recording this, I got braces, or at least only on my top, you know? Gonna get the bottoms probably next month, but like,
Oh
am
God.
I pretty yet, Dad? Dude,
Metal, metal.
I took a two before pictures before I went to get my braces. One normal, nice smile, and then another, like the face I just made. And I'm gonna take the next one once I get the bottoms of the braces, and I'm gonna take that next year. So it's gonna be like, 2016, then 2017, then once I get them off, like 2018, it's just gonna be like, from handsome to uglier, and then uglier, most likely, And yeah, I think it's
All right.
gonna be cool. Anyway, I got a blue Yeti, and you're getting yours eventually. You said you were talking to me
What?
about getting this mic.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be getting one of those mics too. And
It's gonna sound great, man.
yeah, we're both
Promise
gonna
you.
sound less shitty. Uh, so yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
I brought something for you, Mike. A
Oh,
Jewish food.
oh boy.
It's called. God, it's always backwards on my webcam, but it's called Bumba.
Oh,
They're
it's
like,
fine on mine. It's fine on mine.
yeah, but they taste like peanut butter. Yeah. Do you want one?
Sure.
All right, hold on. This is gonna
All right.
sound great. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh god, wait, hold on. I messed it up.
Wait.
Hold on.
You
It
blew
sounds
it.
horrible, probably. Did I unplug?
You,
Can you still hear me? I'm good.
yes. That doesn't sound that horrible. It's just crinkling noises.
What?
It's just crinkling noises. It's not the worst thing.
All right. Take it.
All right. Give it to me.
Yum, yum, yum. It's soft and it's delicious. Wait. Yeah, it's soft.
Fucking sucked.
Got eaten in the back, though.
Alright.
Also, I have a canker sore, like, on the bottom here. Like, inside. You
Oh,
I
nice.
talk sometimes. Oh, nice? Is that what you said? Thanks.
I got some ornaments here to decorate this tree with while we do the show.
Yeah,
let's see.
Name your band of misfits here.
Well, okay, so right here we have a nutcracker who's a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. This is the only nutcracker. I had this one, or one that there's two other nutcrackers I have, but this is like the really tall one, so I want the tall one.
Okay.
Then there's the snowman.
Nice.
It sings, and the dog will bark too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Okay.
This is Boner, of course, in the center, as always. He's been a recurring guest season 2. This is
just a tree.
This is just a tree.
He's not a living being. Trees aren't real.
But the cup.
In the cup, yeah.
Okay. And now I have these ornaments for the cup. I have just this kind of whoa. Okay, here we go. Just like a snowman. Just a snowman. I thought it didn't have a face for a second.
Oh.
It did have one. I just didn't see it at first. Here's a frog for some reason.
A frog for some reason. I like frogs for some reason. Let me just position this differently.
Okay. This is
put it lower.
Mickey Mouse. A tree.
Mickey Moose.
And this is kind of the creepy one. It's Santa, but the arms no longer exist. So
I love Santa with the arms no longer existing. That's my favorite Christmas character.
We're gonna put the snow. We'll put the snowman on last because we're gonna put him on the top of the tree since he's the only one who can really go on there. Considering he's kind of just like a little sock, but we'll put.
And I apologize if I'm looking both back at you and then the mic because I'm it's the first time using this mic on the DuckCast. Hopefully it's not the last, but I'm making sure that when I listen back to this, I'm not gonna be like, man, now I have to re-record this episode, even though we have no time. Honest to God, we're coming up clutch right now because you told me over text this is the only time this month we're probably gonna.
Well,
film this.
This week, and I figured a big part of that is I could have even done it next week, but I figured
if you're filming,
What?
I mean, if you're filming the skit and you want to get it out on time,
Yeah. Honest to God's best that we're doing it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next one will probably be a New Year's thing. It'll be the first. Well, it doesn't mean it'll be a New Year's special, but it'll be the first one of 2017.
Speaking of some next year's DuckCast, very first 2017 DuckCast. We should announce it here. We're doing a Q&A episode.
Yeah, that's right.
We said we were going to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it.
And around that time, probably. I'll upload it sometime after New Year's. How about that? An update video, and then probably something on my channel. If I do Metal, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do one on Metal Mouth, because I already confirmed, after those 3 update videos, which, by the way, I came up really clutch. I filmed them yesterday, day that we're filming this yesterday, which was, yeah, it was really clutch. But, anyway, I said in the video, oh, these 3 update videos, is going to be the last time you're probably going to see me and stuff like that. And, Metal Mouth said stuff is, going to be from now on. I could be lying if I put up an update video showing me, hey, there's a DuckCast thing Q&A, and it's no, I'm not going to lie to my one viewer. No. That's stupid. But you should do one because you didn't do one last time, so you gotta help me out here.
I did one. I did do one for the first one. I think I did one for the first.
Yeah.
My head's itchy. This hat itches. I couldn't find a regular one, so I had to wear the Tar Heels one.
Yeah, well, I got a better hat than yours.
I don't watch sports, so I'm kind of a poser.
Wait, is it a sports hat?
Yeah, it's UNC.
What's UNC?
Girls, North Carolina. It's a college basketball team.
Huh. I'm sure I have a Santa hat. And I looked in my closet, and I looked in this little drawer where I keep other, hats and masks and all that, and it just wasn't there. And it's this big, long, red, white hat.
You gotta dress up as a rabbi.
I actually have this mask that's an old man with a big white beard. I could dress up as Santa right now if you want me to. Even though I don't have the hat, but...
Go ahead.
Alright. Just don't
I'll
mind
keep
me.
them entertained until you go. So what's up, guys? It's the holidays. I want to just like personally apologize for like earlier in the month not getting all of the
Thanks for
December
falling.
videos. But I will make up for them, and probably next year if I do December
Tangled.
again, it's just gonna be like most of the days I'll have
Really
a video.
tangled, guys.
I'll aim for every single day.
I can't. It's so stuck.
I don't know what Zachary's even trying
Never
to do
mind.
now. Untangle. But yeah, like, so yeah, just most of the days next year. I'm gonna try to get like all 31 videos out though, so you'll just get like a bunch of them on one day.
Oh wait. I should put the yarmulke after the mask. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
I gotta say, it's a nice look for you,
This
Zach.
does not fit at all. I swear to God. Wait. You know what? I'll put the yarmulke here. Right.
Just older Joe. That's it.
Wait. Oh God. Come on. Wait.
You don't look
There's
like
hair in my eyes. It's ridiculous. I can't hear you.
That's alright, so you didn't hear
I
me
was like
say
going to get my headphones or my earbuds, and like the mask just came off. And,
post.
God. I just realized why I don't wear this mask that often.
I'm looking
Oh
forward
wait,
to
there's this hairnet thing that keeps it on the back.
I'm looking forward to Zachary listening to some of this during post. Me calling it, hey, you just look like an older Jew. Ha ha ha. I'm Zachary. I'm a faggot.
All this hair in the way, and I can't put my earbuds in there.
Well, Zachary really does
okay,
suck, doesn't he? You really, really hate him. Oh, he's such a piece of shit. Fuck Zachary. Fuck
There's
him.
one ear. There's the other. I can hear you now.
Oh, hey, Zachary, we were just talking about how much we love you.
Getting my yarmulke on.
We want to give you kisses and
Hold
make
on.
love your sweet,
Hold your kisses, kids. I swear to God, I'll hit you.
We want to be with you for the
Okay, you
rest
know
of
that's the best I'm gonna get the yarmulke. Okay, hi, ho ho ho. I'm the Jewish Santa Claus. What do you want? For
You kind of
Christmas?
just look. You just kind of look like an older Jew.
You know what? I put that all on. It took me a long while. Where's my yarmulke? There's my yarmulke.
So I didn't say this yet. Last
20
year,
minutes to get that out of my closet. What?
last year's holiday special though, because we did this last year too, was my favorite episode of DuckCast. No, not my favorite episode. But it was the first.
I hated that episode. It was so boring.
First one that I thought was like passable. I shouldn't say like it was my favorite. It's not even close. It's the first episode that I thought was like actually, because I was watching them for the best of video, which I am very far behind on. Well, I was watching it for the best of them and like best of videos, and that was the first one I enjoyed listening to.
Yeah.
Because I thought the first three were terrible. The fourth one was then good. The fifth one was okay. The sixth one was all right because Cody is a little bit funny. And then the seventh one, I'm still on because I find it kind of boring, to be honest. I haven't made it to the part where we started talking about like Kung Fu Panda and like different karate, like Kung Fu movies. Like,
Yeah. I don't
Jan,
believe
I
you're
think-
still working on the best of. Like, I know you have a life, but at the same time, Jesus. Get it, Jesus, because it's a Hanukkah, Christmas
Working on,
holiday
like,
episode? You got it?
I have
Okay.
like 20 different shows to work on at once because I'm an idiot that lets myself pile this shit up. Anyhow, so it's really just going to be if I feel like working on it, I'll work on it.
You want to go through a goodie bag with me?
Sure.
When I got my braces, they gave me a goodie bag, and I'm going to show you all of the contents in it, no matter what Mike says. Here we go.
Okay.
Inside is a bag, which holds more things. Why would the heck would they put a bag in the bag? I don't know. Except this one has a zipper. Zip. First item is, shut up. First item is Canker X, which helps for my canker sores. I did not put this on yet, but I've been using the Kenka thing from CVS because I like it. Don't mess with me. Alright, then we've got dental floss. And then I will end you. Then we've got more dental floss in a different bag. Then we've got more dental floss. Then we've got this toothbrush in a little thing. I don't know why they give me that, because they already gave me an entire toothbrush as well. But this is like half a toothbrush. Look at this, and then look at that. This is like the top half, and then this is a full toothbrush. Why would they give me that? I don't know. Then they gave me a tiny mirror. I didn't even see this in the bag, actually. Honest to God. It's my reaction. They gave me a tiny little mirror to look. I can look behind corners. I could be like, whoop, and someone's undressing, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Content, Zachary.
What's up?
This is great show content. No,
I
I'm
haven't
really
even gotten started, baby.
I'm really enjoying this.
Then they gave me more dental floss, and then they gave me this thing to clean out my braces, like a tiny little brush.
Then.
And then they gave me this thing also for canker sores and oral pain. Oral. And then they gave me some wax. If I feel any pain, I just put it up against the brackets. Look, it's educational, Mike. If anyone's going through braces, you get it. It's educational. All right.
Oh boy.
Then they gave me, making sure, yeah, more floss. I think that's the 5th floss already. Then they gave me a business card as if I didn't already know who they were. I've been going to them for years. And then I got brace relief gel. Did you ever get this? What is this for? I already have the wax. Like,
I don't remember.
you went through braces. Tell me, or I'll kill you.
I don't remember.
I hate you.
I don't even remember getting the canker sore stuff.
They're not caring for your needs. I don't know. I guess because I told them I had a canker sore, they were like, "I'm gonna give you some stuff."
They didn't care about me. They just like when I said a canker sore, they just like stuck their finger and twisted, say, "Deal with it."
Do you have any tips and tricks for me? It's only my first day, out of 2 years possibly.
No.
You got nothing. You
No.
Nothing to help go about the days.
Even have a witty comment.
Comment down below and leave your witty comment.
Leave your witty comment.
You know, I wanted to really, because I know for the last few DuckCasts you've recommended a channel, and I want to do one of my own, because, you know, whatever, and I couldn't think of anyone. I wanted to do someone like Jewish, because that would make sense for me to do that on the holiday episode, and I can't think of anyone.
Oh.
Maybe if I try really hard. Oh, wait, actually I kind of do have a recommendation.
I have one too, but let me hear yours first.
Now, I haven't watched some of his recent videos, but like a few years ago, I found out about him, and like some of my videos, like the duck face dilemma and maybe some other skits, you know, that was like around the time when I started watching his videos. And maybe if you watch his channel and then see that sketch, and for example, you can kind of see how I was like, you know, basing some of my I guess mannerisms or performance off of like how he does it. But like there's this dude called PaulDavisGriffin. He does like skits, and I met him through this other YouTuber, but like I don't know, you'll either think he's funny, or you'll think he's trying too hard, or you'll think he's not that great. He does theater. He is an actor and a singer and a comedian, and I think you'll really like him. He's a really likable dude, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, nothing too abstract like your other suggestions, but yeah, PaulDavisGriffin.
It sounds fun. Yeah. I have one that is very independent. Like, it's honestly a show that only has like 1,000 views.
Are we really recommending 2 channels? I thought it's one. It's just the one time I actually recommend someone, and you're like, oh, let me butt in. Even though I technically recommended Baby Einstein's last time, but still, I mean, come on.
I can save it to next week if you actually care. I thought it would be okay. The only reason I didn't.
That would mean a lot. Yeah.
What?
That would mean a lot.
I won't recommend.
I was like, should I just say yes, or should I just go into this fake argument on the DuckCast with them?
We're done. Nope, not going to recommend them now.
He got to unplug the lights.
They don't even get recommended at all now, and it's all Zachary's fault.
Yay.
I'm the snowman on the top of the tree.
You know what, Mike? I'm going to move on to another podcast. Mel Mouse has stuff. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
All right, guys, you vote.
Joke number 4.
Who should take Zachary's place on the DuckCast?
Should it be a bottle of Zephyrhills, B, Boner, or C,
Chris Verona.
Amanda Bemis. Go. Choose. Did you say Will Brower?
No, I just said, I was like funny because like what if you name 2 objects and I say, or C, Chris Verona.
I can assure you I would do so much more of a better job than Chris. Please hire me.
We're gonna insult Chris again, aren't we?
No, seriously. Let's go through an interview right now. All right, I'm gonna go about signing this little pamphlet or this little resume thing or this little whatever just to sign up for the job of co-host of the DuckCast. All right.
Okay, so
Chris is late for his job. Keep that in mind.
This is your audition. We don't do fucking resume. This is your audition. You have 10 seconds to wow me.
Chris is late for his job interview.
You have 10 seconds to. You have 5 seconds to wow me now.
I'll give you $100 if you suck me off. Huh? That's a talent. That's a. I'll show myself out.
Yeah, please do.
You want some more bum? But I think this will really make the DuckCast go a lot better here. All right, here, take it. Take some more.
I don't know. This podcast has been going in all different directions. I guess we should actually.
I dressed up as Santa for you. I showed you my gifts and goodies.
I'm not complaining. I'm just,
I got better audio.
I am complaining about the dentist
You have
part.
a better set, granted, but you know, someday I will. In my dreams.
I feel like you're not responding to a lot of the things I say.
What's up?
You know?
What?
I feel like...
What are you trying to tell me something, Mike?
This relationship is very one-sided.
Are you saying I'm a very bad co-host?
Yes.
True that. But I mean, look. It's what I do.
Do you actually want to like talk about something now instead of just like making stupid jokes?
I mean, look, if we are compared to Weisenheimers in any way, I guess I'm Yotam and you're Max, and it's kind of true. I like putting jokes in the episodes because they're more like, ooh, best of moments, and then you're just like, and the square root of X is poop, and I'm like, what?
I do stupid shit too. I'm the one who started fucking singing.
Yeah, but I do stupider stuff, and it's funnier, in my opinion, because my opinion matters. What?
Like Yotam.
Huh?
I definitely think I'm more like Max and you're like Yotam. I'll agree with that, but like we're definitely you're not as bad as Yotam, and I don't think I'm as bad as Max. I mean, to be fair, because of that, they're a lot more entertaining to watch than us.
Do you want to do an impersonation of Weisenheimers right now?
Not really.
You want to keep...
Okay, hold on. I actually want to know. You told me you were going to go into more description about a certain show that you finally started watching.
Oh, yeah. I hope I didn't clip the mic when I said that. I told you I'm watching BoJack Horseman, and
yes,
I'm up to episode 8 or 9. I think it's an alright show. What?
Wedding, I think, was the 9th episode.
Yeah. I told you, like, the animation's alright. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. But
yeah,
it's whatever.
Well, here's the thing, and I hear you there. I would like to hear your opinion on that again by the 3rd season. The animation, like, the style is always a little bit off-putting, but by the 3rd season, it's kind of like, yeah, no, I accept that it looks this way, and it does improve. Like, they don't change, they don't redesign the characters or anything, but they're just, like, a lot better with color. The newer character designs are a lot more, like, detailed and creative than the ones from the 1st season, because they start introducing more characters, and even by the 2nd season, like, whenever a new character is introduced, their design is a lot more detailed, because, like, BoJack, Todd, Princess Carolyn, Diane, and Mr. Peanut Butter all have very simple designs.
Can I just say again, I love the names Princess Carolyn and Mr. Peanut Butter. Like, they're so great.
Yeah, I think so. Now, there's 2 side characters that you said that you really liked, and I am curious to know who they are.
Oh, yeah. Not really so much side characters, just, like, characters that appeared in 1 episode each. From where I'm at so far, at least. The first one is the little intern with the sticky hands. He is adorable. I love him. I want more of him so bad.
He does appear more, but I think it's for the most part 1 or 2 episodes per season.
Like, I swear to God, ever since, like, he walked into the scene, like, immediately, and every single time he was on screen, he made me laugh. Like, nothing about him was unfunny. He was great.
Who's the other
spin-off of him?
There's two characters that I think may be the other favorite, but let me hear what it is.
It was in the recent episode I watched, which was the 3 kids stacked up in the trench coat. It's like they really they don't like. It's once BoJack says, like, oh, there's just 3 kids. They don't like go for the obvious route, which most comedies do, which is like, oh yeah, you're probably right, or like they don't go through an episode and then in the end she finds out that's really 3 kids. Like no, they stick with it, and it's so great. And and just what the kid says every time. It's just
wait until you see how long they stick with it, though.
Oh, they're gonna show more of him?
Oh yeah, no, he's in it. Like he's in it up until the 2nd season.
Oh my God.
And no, I love that too. The other character, he was the one of the 2 I guessed. Mm-hmm. The other one is Margot, and I forget what her last name is, but she's the actress who. No, that's Rebecca.
Oh, the little kid.
Margot is the actress who considers pulling off these big heists as just a character role for her.
Oh yeah, I saw her in the recent episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's showing up more.
What?
She's showing up more.
Yeah, I think once per season after this, but she's like the funniest fucking side character on the show.
Yeah. I mean, she's all right. I've only seen her once so far, so maybe.
The other 2 episodes are better, but I thought she was pretty great in the first season too. But she's the funniest side character in the show. Absolutely. But again, the designs of the 2nd season and the 3rd season, you'll see they do improve, and I do honestly think you'll get kind of used to the animation.
We've agreed, like, they definitely do a better animation with the animals than they do the people. They just don't know how to draw people.
Just design-wise.
Yeah.
They said on the one, because I don't know if you ever watched like the 107 facts videos, but they have one for BoJack, and the creators have basically, one of the facts is the creators have basically said, yeah, like design the animals is like a lot easier for us. That like BoJack, they were able to design, and they designed him right away and it was fine. Todd, they were like throwing designs back and forth and had no idea what to do with them. Yeah, they're definitely better at doing the animal designs. So
what was that other character you said that you liked? The other side character? You said the actress character, but who else?
The other one was Vincent Adultman, who is the one that you like.
Oh, okay. Vincent, that's his name, Vincent Adultman.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Got to go to work at the business factory.
What? I like the show a lot of the times with its comedy, except, when they do animal jokes, I never think they work out. There was one episode when the dog, he was like waiting for the Diane and BoJack to come back from the airport, and he was like, holding up a sign of honey, like his girlfriend Diane, and like a bear walks by, and she's like, oh, for me, and it's like, haha, she's a bear, and he's holding up a sign saying honey. It's like, but I don't think that's funny.
You can't let that bother you too much.
It's just they do it sometimes a little too much, and I'm like, okay, let's get back to some.
You know what the thing with the show is, though. Actually, that the writers don't put those in. The animators actually animate all the animal puns. Like very rare, few times is it actually written to the script.
Huh.
They gave the animators creative control over that. Like one of them is like in that same episode, and this was again something that the animators chose to do, not the writers. Is Mr. Peanut Butter opens his trunk and a bunch of balls come out, and his ears just go up. He's like, "Hey!" Because of
Have I seen that episode? Did you spoil a joke for me?
No, it's the one where he's picking them up for the airport. He opens the trunk so they can put their luggage in it, and then a bunch of tennis balls come out, and then he gets excited for a second.
Maybe I was looking down my phone at that time. I don't know.
Down at your phone when watching BoJack. What did you think, though? And again, I know this is one of those episodes that was probably overhyped for you, because not only do I love it...
I forgot what episode you told me it was, so I just went into that episode just thinking it was just another episode.
It was the Telescope episode, and it's the one where he meets up with his old friend.
Cancer buddy. I mean, look, I really do like that one, along with a few others that just do progress BoJack's story.
Yeah.
I do agree. I do like that, but I don't know. I thought it was still the beginning of this story. It wasn't. It absolutely is. Big.
It absolutely is. But the thing that I love about it so much is it's just it's just how their conversation goes. It's really well written dialogue, and it's the fact that a regular show, a lot of shows would just do he apologizes and then it gets the heartwarming ending where he forgives him. But no, he doesn't just not forgive him. He gets pissed at him for acting like he deserves an apology in the first place. That he it's a very much it's a very harsh show, and that's why some people really like it because it's very real because of that. And that scene is just the first time in the show where the first scene, to me, actually, the first scene where that really happens isn't the telescope episode. It's the episode right before it with Princess Carolyn's ending.
Yeah.
To me, that's the first really hard.
Too.
And that one's really good.
Yeah.
But the telescope, I will agree, was probably one of the strongest moments of the show. But, yeah, and that video is coming out very soon, Mike. I'm actually editing it for
that's right. Now I get to... Well...
You have to
probably not going to... Yeah, I have to finish out.
You're watching at a pretty fast pace. I bet you'll catch up soon.
Yeah.
There's only 36 episodes total, because it's 12 episodes per season.
And, like...
There is a special, too, and you don't need... The Christmas special is, you have to, type in something different on Netflix. It's its own thing. It's not a BoJack episode. It's BoJack Christmas special. And you don't need to watch it. It doesn't really. It's a nice.
When do you think I should watch, after season 1 or after season 2?
After season 1, because that's when it was released.
Okay.
And the entire episode is an episode of horsing around.
Because I have seen that Christmas thing pop up. I just I want to ask you when the right time. Kind of like Tome, certain things.
Yeah, it's a horsing around episode though. It does occasionally cut to BoJack and Todd watching it. Because the Christmas special is just Todd and BoJack watching the old horsing around Christmas special, and then the rest of it's just an entire episode of a sitcom, which, honestly, God, isn't it's not a bad thing to watch because it actually does introduce a character that who's an actor in the show who actually does end up appearing in a BoJack episode eventually.
Making sure that's straight on your tree there. Don't want to ruin the mood.
It's already actually a little tilted, but So, every single year, I'm going to change the topic now, unless if you have anything else you want to say about BoJack.
I know what you think about Will Arnett. I respect your opinion. I still don't like him. I think he's a little too much too good to be that character. And it's weird, because it's too good that's not as great as it could be, maybe with another voice actor. I don't know. Not that I hate the character, not that I hate the voice. I don't know, maybe it's something. A few lines every now and then, I think of his face with that stupid smile, and I'm just like,
you really
don't like it. Don't like him.
The thing, Will Arnett, there are moments where BoJack has a really corny line or something. He says something really stupid, but whenever it comes down, a lot of the lines, I do think he delivers very well with the comedy. But when it comes to the dramatic stuff, I mean, just Jesus Christ, he's good at doing it.
I told you before, I really want to see that Lego Batman movie.
Yeah.
And also, he was great in the Lego movie as it is. I like him in certain roles. It's just that he plays the same role over and over, and sometimes it gets kind of annoying and old.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I absolutely agree. Every single time I watch him in a movie, I think he's funny in Hot Rod, but even then, he's just Job again. And I know Job is what most people compare him to, just because most people do know him from Arrested Development. But yeah, he's just that same character over and over. BoJack, I think, is the exception to that, because even in the Lego movie, he's still kind of that character. He's just it's that character pretending to be Batman now.
And it's weird, because on one hand, I'm thinking, oh, he's probably just because he's getting offered roles to be the certain type of character, but then at the same time, BoJack Horseman, he's an executive producer of, he's a creator of the show also. You would think they would kind of for once not give him the same type of character, but maybe it's just his decision, which is an odd decision, but it's a decision.
I think Will Arnett does a good job, though. I think the entire cast does a really good job. I don't think that any of them are bad voice actors. I think that Kristen Shaw doing Sarah Lynn, both in the adulthood and childhood scenes, is a good idea. I think she's one of the few voice actresses that I'm okay with her voice.
I never heard Aaron Paul doing any voice acting work until this, and I think he's fantastic. He's really good at getting certain tones of his voice out with certain scenes.
He has a scene season. He has a scene. I won't tell you anything about it until until you watch the entire show. He has a scene in the third season that I swear to God I was just amazed of how good he did.
I'm more so talking about the comedy though, because in Breaking Bad, he has his funny moments, but it's more subtle. It's nothing he tells a joke. It's just, but with this, it's just he has such great what's it?
Just for the record, I didn't say that like it was a dramatic.
I know.
Scene.
I'm just like
Saying
assuming.
There's tons of good moments he has, but there's just a scene in season 3 that like holy shit. He's like really able to go both ways for his performance. But I really like the show. Like it's one of my favorite shows now. I do have one critique of the show, but I won't say what it is until you finish because it will kind of spoil things.
I'll keep it in mind then.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to talk about Weisenheimer's. Maybe, I don't know. Like once I watch more of it, is it that kind of a podcast where there's like a memorable thing?
There's memorable things. There's funny lines from it. Like there'll be some stuff to talk about. The thing that's so interesting about the show, though, is almost. This is gonna sound kind of stupid, but there's almost like a little bit of like, not like intentionally, but there's like a little bit of a story between these two, because you can tell as the show goes on, like some of their attitudes start to change a decent bit. And one of the things, like I've said to you before, is near the beginning of the show, Max, Yotam annoys Max more. Near the end of the show, Max gets on Yotam's nerves a lot more. Like, it kind of reverses.
Right now, where I'm at, I kind of agree with both of them. More so Yotam with the whole, just wanting to get funny, entertaining moments in the show. And Max, like...
I've switched back and forth so many times with the show. Yeah, like, Max, I think sometimes...
Like, I like whenever they talk about video games and other things, like while Max is playing a video game, because it's like such... like it's not a professional thing to do, playing a video game while doing a podcast. Yet every time they say just saying that he's playing a video game while they're doing it, and Yotam's like, "Can you please work with me here?" Which is ironic because usually that's what Max says, to Yotam, like, "Let's actually get some entertaining stuff." And yet Yotam's like, "You're the ones messing around here," but it's so funny.
Though. They have some really funny arguments, and the reason the arguments are so funny is because Yotam always has a really sarcastic response. It's great. One of my favorite lines in the entire show, my favorite bits, is just like, Yotam says, "Hey Max, ask me what I think about the Holocaust." And Max is like, "What do you think?" Then Max like, "What do you think about the Holocaust?" It all right.
Listening to like the first 2 or 3 episodes, like when he did the whole the questions, like the first date questions. I want to do that someday on one episode with you. I want to see if we can pull it off. You want to pull it off now? Like, I'll bring up a website first. How about you talk for a while, huh?
Well, how about we do it? Not next episode because it's the Q&A, but the episode after.
Remind me then.
I have other things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about anything Christmas related. I mean, I guess we don't really have to.
I mean, I was gonna ask, like, just like the 4th episode, which you praise so much and blow it all day long. Like, what else do you want to talk about the holidays?
Well, I don't know, like...
or I guess about your holiday, because you know about that more. And
you ever watch any Christmas specials?
Oh, like I've watched Christmas specials ever since I was a kid, like, even the bad ones. I watched a lot of them, yeah.
So, like I have a few that are tradition every single year for me to watch. And, like, there's some that are serious and some that are just not, like... There's some of the really stupid ones, but they make me laugh, so I watch them every year. Like, Woodland Critters Christmas is absolutely one. That's a South Park.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't seen that episode yet?
No, I think I have, yeah.
Okay, it's like pretty much one of the best episodes of the show.
I saw it like once, actually. Now that I think about it, it was like a few weeks ago it was on.
It's Always Sunny has a like a 40-minute Christmas special, actually, and that one's really funny. There's I like the Office Secret Santa one. I think
you're forgetting about the most memorable Christmas special, which was what was his name? Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman team up to save Christmas.
I don't watch the stop motions at all anymore.
But have you ever seen that one though?
I have. I saw it several times when I was a kid.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how big was your erection?
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, I'm not a kid anymore, and I haven't watched it in years.
Well, I mean, like a kid erection, like how big was it?
Probably like 7, maybe. It was good, but I wasn't fucking jumping out of my seat for it.
I was an 11.
Frosty the Snowman. My favorite one as a kid, and the only one that I find somewhat tolerable nowadays is the Year Without a Santa Claus, and that's just because I like the Miser Brothers stuff. I thought that was a really creative idea.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I remember when they brought that back years later, like in the 21st century, that special.
And I saw it, and I don't think it was that bad, to be honest.
I thought it was bad. I didn't like the animation. I didn't like... It didn't feel like the original. It didn't... the characters that were the same. That's good. At least they were true to that. But
I thought that the Miser Brothers was my favorite part of the original special. They were the same in that. Their voices sound the same. Villain was terrible.
you wanna
Music,
sing their song?
the musical numbers weren't that bad though. The animation I thought was fine.
Would you like to sing with me?
It was no. What we're gonna sing?
You do the ice dude, and I'll do the fire dude.
I like the fire dude more though.
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ, I want the big toy. I want the other toy.
I don't remember. I don't remember the lyrics.
I'm Mr. White Christmas, and you're like, I'm Mr. Hot. You know?
Well, okay. Are we singing the one from the action movie where we kind of
yes.
Okay, so let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Go.
Wait, actually, we'll replace the lyrics with like Christianity stuff and Jewish stuff. How about that?
We'll try.
And make it really offensive. You ready?
Okay. Sure.
You offend my holiday, and I'll offend yours.
Okay.
I have nothing coming to mind because Christmas is such a perfect holiday, and there's so many things to say about Jews. But anyway, let's go on with it. All right, you start, because I have nothing.
I don't know.
That's how improv works. You have to bounce off each other and start with the person that knows stuff more. I guess I don't know.
I'm Mr. Celebrates Christmas. I'm
Mr. Jew.
Superior. Now you have to go.
I'm Mr. Inferior Christmas. You're Mr. Money, Money, Money.
Friends call me better. Whatever I touch turns into something you're not.
Well, you support the Nazis, and I think this DuckCast is going down the hill because we're talking about Nazis and Jewish people in the same episode, and it's not going well. Mike, what are you doing putting on that swastika? Yuck, 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 yuck. What?
Every year I try to find a...
What?
You've seen Christmas Carol specials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like every year I look for a new one to watch. Last year I watched Jim Carrey's, the Disney one.
I did not watch the whole thing because I got really bored of it quickly, but I did see the first 10, 15, maybe 20, no, not 20, maybe 10, 15 minutes of it first. I don't know, the animation was good for its time, I think. I'm not a big fan of animation like that with the bodysuits. It just looks too weird to me. Jim Carrey, I think all the acting, the body language and voice acting as well, just how they present themselves, they were fine. I think sometimes you can kind of tell when they're like, because like when they do these bodysuits, when they do those bodysuits, they're also tracking the eyes. They put the dots and they have the cameras right there. You can kind of see when they're looking with their eyes off, as if they're looking at something, like if they're in the studio, looking at a light or looking at a camera or looking at a, something that wouldn't really be there in the scene, in like in the workshop. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. But I'm sure it's a good movie. I think someday when I actually discipline myself to sit down and watch the whole thing, I think I'll like it. However, I've seen too many Christmas Carol movies like Scrooged and all that, and the Muppet one, and like, I don't know.
That's like... with the Muppet one, that's the one I watched this year. And I'll get
like that one?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
The one with Jim Carrey... Well, like I said, I look for a new Christmas Carol every single year. And last year I watched the Jim Carrey one. So I've watched 2 Disney ones in a row now. Because the Muppet one is a Disney movie. So I watched the one with Jim Carrey. I thought Jim Carrey actually did a decent job. Like, I'm actually going to mention something from Doug's Disney December right now because he reviewed that one. And just so like no one accuses me of just copying what he said. I agree with what he said. I disagree with what he said about Jim Carrey because he said Jim Carrey wasn't very good. I agree when it comes to the spirits. No. But
Jim Carrey's good in whatever he does, honest to God.
Ebenezer Scrooge, I think he did a good job. Like, I actually liked it. He did an okay job with the first spirit, I thought, because I thought the spirit sounded kind of cool.
I didn't see that.
The second spirit, though, you know how he's like the big guy, the beard, he laughs a lot? He laughs almost after every single line, and it gets really obnoxious, and he's really annoying really fast.
What I saw from it so far, and I bet when you saw the whole thing, you got the same reaction where it was just, a bit too corny, but, it's a Disney movie. It was rated G, right? Not PG?
It was PG. because there's some really dark imagery. Dude, it gets fucked up.
Really?
Like it like, honest to God, I watched, the reason I'm it's weird because it's Jim Carrey in The Christmas Carol. The reason I watched the Muppet one this year is because I wanted to watch something a lot lighter. Because the animation gets really twisted. It's like they actually go too far with the darker moments. Now sometimes they get the darker moments done really well.
Sorry.
Oh, can you? Fuck.
I can hear
me.
you. We're good. It's just it's now on the screen and it's annoying.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
But like, there's some scenes that are really well done. And the one I'm gonna mention that Doug mentioned in Disney-cember, which is absolutely right, and it looks great. It's just a really good scene. You know how at the end of every single Christmas Carol during the future bit, like Scrooge is forced to, like he's forced to see the Bob Cratchit after Tiny Tim dies and see how what he did caused their kid's death.
I think so, yeah.
That happens in every single one of them. In this special, they do something. They have that scene like they always do. But what ends up happening is Scrooge is there. He's there with the ghost of Christmas yet to be. And he's standing on the staircase, and then Bob Cratchit tries to keep himself together in front of his family. And then when he goes up the stairs and they can't see him anymore, he's like basically breaks down. And because he can't see Scrooge there, he walks up and right in front of him starts to break down. So Scrooge is just like staring directly at his face as it happens. And it's like a really, really powerful scene.
Maybe they had the actors in the same studio to really get that.
It was a fantastic scene. And there's a couple of really, really good things in it too. And what I will say is there's some really stupid, silly moments too. Like there's a scene near the end of it where he gets really tiny and then he has a high-pitched voice, and that's super silly and it's super funny and it's so stupid. They basically do Fred humor for 15 minutes of the movie near the end of it. During the future scenes too, where it's supposed to be serious, you know? They don't always know when to be funny, but sometimes it does work. I do think it was a good special. It's not one of the best. I wouldn't even like put it in like top 10 or top 15, but it has some good moments that I think make it worth it to see.
When the opening of the movie was going, all I was thinking was like, hopefully this isn't like, you know, one of those things where it's like a past nostalgic thing and they're using it for money, which it most likely was. But I mean, they put a lot of money into it. First of all, like types of animation, the actors they got.
There was enough effort to where I said I would say it wasn't just for money. It looked like they put a lot of effort into it, but there was definitely those moments that I seriously doubt the people working on the movie wanted to go in, and it was more of just producers urging them to do stuff that'd be funnier for kids. Because honestly, God, it doesn't blend well together, because like some of it is like really silly, then some of it is just more fucked up than any Christmas Carol I've ever seen before. Probably the best one I've ever seen is I actually went to see it in theater. Like I saw it was a play, and it was like just a really, really like huge play. It wasn't like a high school play or anything. It was like huge, like a huge theater, and the production quality on it was fantastic. The actors were really good, and like I don't know how the hell they did it, but like there was ghosts coming onto the stage, and I mean it really looked like they were ghosts. Like they had like these glowing effects on them, and it was incredible. Like it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. And I've also just read the book. Like I'm not even like a huge bookworm, but the book was really good. But this year I saw the Muppets version, just out of curiosity, to be honest. This is kind of weird. I never watched the Muppets growing up. I saw Sesame Street, but not the Muppets. But like I've been told by so many people my age that like the Christmas Carol one, like a lot of their movies are really good, and the Christmas Carol one was really good.
Yeah. And
I really liked it. Like I always avoided it at this age because I was like, I mean, I'm an adult now. I'm not gonna like this. This is like watching Barney or Sesame Street. But no, it wasn't. It was really good.
I think I've seen the Bill Murray one more times than the Muppet one. So I haven't seen the Muppet one too many times, but I do remember it being like probably better than the Scrooged one, the Bill Murray one. But that's just because they never show the Muppet one that often.
I saw the Scrooged one, but I only saw like the beginning of it last year.
I
And I,
If it's a bad movie, I'll admit it that it's more of a guilty pleasure of mine. If it's a good movie, then I
I,
take back what I just said. But I mean, look,
I,
I
I,
think it
honestly,
has its moments. I think.
I haven't seen it yet. I saw the beginning of it and I didn't like the beginning of it, but I mean,
Mm.
it's maybe it could have gone better. There's been movies I watched before where I think the openings are weak, but the rest of it's really good. So that could have just been the case with that one. And I will admit, after that, I've actually I like the Christmas Carol one so much that I actually watched two of their other movies since then, just out of curiosity, and I enjoyed both of those a lot as well.
Hmm.
I felt like I'm like a little bit embarrassed to admit that, but at the same time, like again, it was mainly adults who were suggesting it to me, so I was like, yeah, why not?
I wish I can say what about that, but I don't really. I don't know.
But
So,
I liked it.
what are you gonna be doing for Christmas?
Um,
With
I
all
don't
the
know.
boys and girls here, Mang.
We're just gonna get together and celebrate. Like I always, I'm doing Duckcember as kind of a way to celebrate, and
Oh God, I wanted to ask you, or let you know, I guess, because the day that I filmed the update videos yesterday, I also filmed an extra video for Duckcember of me opening the Blue Yeti microphone, and I think while filming it, accidentally I did it kind of like iDub style, and I'm probably gonna edit it that way.
mhm.
Just like it starts off with a shot of me throwing the box on the floor and then a knife, and then I'm in the shot. I don't know.
Yeah, no, put that up as one of them. I might still upload a video that day just to kind of make up for it
Well, you gotta let
for
me know
missed
what day you
days,
want
but
me to upload that video. I haven't edited it yet, but
you can put it up any day as long as
okay.
it's part of December. It can still be a Duckcember video.
Okay.
Okay.
So on my holiday, we're gonna find every German we can, and we're gonna slaughter their families.
Oh God.
La 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 ha ha ha. That's our theme song, with an extra ha in there. You want me to show you all my dental floss again?
No. Anyhow, um, what else is there like I've seen this year? Malcolm Middle also is a really good Christmas special.
Yo, we can't just be talking about like the holidays, I guess, because this is like the last episode of 2016.
Yeah.
We gotta think of some things to wrap it up. Like we gotta be nostalgic, man.
What was your favorite? What do you think? Like, what do you think of 2016 as a whole? Because people are like kind of referring to it as the shittiest year.
Robin Williams died this year. Who else died? Like so many celebrities. Just like
I had,
2015, but I mean, just like it was
I had,
bad.
I had a good year. I mean, like, I know that there's a lot of crappy
Yeah.
stuff that happened. I mean, but
I uh
I liked the year. I had a good one.
I had a surgery this year, which helped out some things. I got my braces. I got my wisdom teeth taken out. Got Blue Yeti.
I made a lot of videos. I started
Yeah.
cameraman.
I didn't upload that many videos. Good year. Good year. Uh,
I really, I made a few Bemis and companies. Really not that many. I think like this year there's been like 10 maybe.
hmm.
I used to like release 40 or 50 a year. A lot of them were really short too. I mean, to be fair, a lot there was one that was like 22 minutes long, but still.
My
That
phone
was
went
an
off.
easy one because that was just a documentary one. Most of it was because there was like really long interviews that I could edit easily.
Yeah.
Uh,
God, we're at that point in the episode where we're just like the steam is coming off of our foreheads or our heads, and we're just like, we we said everything.
well, I mean, I'm trying to think of more things to wrap up for
I
just
don't know.
2016. I mean, we did a lot of DuckCast episodes
That's true. We did. Wait, when did we start DuckCast? A year?
in 2015.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But like, hopefully 2017 will get just as many, if not more. Meh. Actually,
Yeah.
that means we'll be rushing episodes. I don't know. I mean, we delayed episodes a lot during this year too,
yeah.
so it is a
Duck,
possibility.
DuckCast is nice though because it's kind of like it's kind of like the one show. And we do have like new segments and stuff we do for it. It's kind of like the one show that just kind of gets to stay the same.
Yo, I forgot. Last episode 2016 segments. You wanna?
The Pokemon Go.
Eh?
Pokemon Go.
You want? So did you hear about what happened today with the game?
Did they add more?
Well, technically they only added a few. If you hatch certain eggs, you might find a Gen 2 Pokemon like a Pichu or a Togepi or any of the baby version Pokemon from Gen 2, like the Magmar pre-evolution, Electabuzz pre-evolution, Jinx.
Was Togepi version 2? Gen 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They had her and they had Togepi
I know in the Animu in Gen 1, but like that was like hinting at Gen 2. Actually, that was I think that was just like during the time when they didn't even make the second games, Gold and Silver, but like then they put Togepi in afterwards, like stuff like that. It's creepy, Mike. It's creepy.
Or creepy.
I want you. Wait, what's recent? What did I get recently? I want you to name. Oh yeah, I got my very first Pikachu the other day, and then I caught a second Pikachu. So name my Pikachu, please.
Jigglypuff.
Immediately naming it Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff with 3 F's instead of 2, because I'm cool. Next is I have not caught that many new Pokemon. I'm just gonna find a Pokemon that I haven't nicknamed yet. How about that? Name my Magmar, huh? If you haven't already.
Jigglypuff.
Okay, Jigglypuff 2.
Yeah.
The 3 F's better fit. Jigglypuff, 3 F's, space. No! Okay, fine. There, it's all in one word, sadly. Off by one little freaking thing. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's the segment. That's it. I'm done. That was the last one for 2016. We're going to do some more next year. And God, this is boring. What other segments have we done?
What actually an idea for a new...
We have to really be nostalgic here, man.
I had an idea for a segment where...
An idea for a segment. Damn.
If you don't want to participate in this one, that's fine, but I'll participate in it.
Excuse me? I'll participate in whatever I want. You're not the boss of me.
I was saying that, I'm saying you don't have to.
Yeah, but that's like insinuating that I'm most likely not. That's dumb. Don't think of me like that. How dare you?
It's actually one from Weissheimer's that I wanna just kind of copy, where we both now, if we want to make this one-sided because you don't have all the means to get in movies that I do, that's fine. But I was like, it's one where we both give each other a movie to watch, and then we have to watch it and then give our thoughts on the next podcast.
Well, is BoJack considered that thing, kinda, in Weissheimer's?
No,
you're already telling me to watch a bunch, man. That's not fair.
Well, that's what I was saying. You can just tell me to watch something.
Okay. I'll tell you to watch the Care Bears movie. No.
I'll watch
on Netflix. You know what? Actually, there's this movie that I really like, that my mom and I really like, that's now on Netflix. It's called Burn After Reading. It's a really great comedy. Yeah,
my family has been wanting me to watch that for a while. I'll do Burn After Reading.
Oh, you've heard about that movie?
Yeah, my family loves it. I haven't watched it.
Great. It's has George Clooney, John Malkovich, which doesn't sound good, but it's actually fantastic. It's like very subtle jokes for once, and it's like that's a movie that I forgot to mention. Like a few DuckCasts ago, we were like talking about comedies and like how they're way too colorful, and like I was trying to name certain comedies like from these last 10, 15 years that were actually like A-okay. That one I don't think I mentioned, Burn After Reading, which I highly recommend to anyone else. I think it's great. Yeah.
This is a kind of a random thought, but Doug's Disney-cember, he finally reviewed that Jane and Tarzan movie you talked about.
I never saw that movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you saw the Tarzan sequel.
No. Oh wait, no. You thought I meant the one when he was a kid. That's Tarzan 2. It's literally called Tarzan 2. Yet it's him as a kid, so it's technically a prequel, not a sequel. Yet they call it Tarzan 2. I can't enunciate that enough. Repeat that enough. I'm messing up already, but you know what I mean. What?
This is day 12, and today, after 12 movies, the 12th one was finally the first one that he said was good. Was the sequel to Dalmatians, 101
Lion King 2 he
Dalmatians.
said it was alright too. That was a more positive review.
He said it was, yeah, but he gave a positive review, but he did not count it as a good Disney sequel. He said it was okay, that's it. He did the same thing for Lady and the Tramp 2, which is another one I liked as a kid. Lady and the Tramp 2 and Lion King I liked as a kid, and he said both of them were okay. I don't remember watching any other Disney sequels other than those two. I can't think of any, at least, off the top of my head. I think my brother watched the Aladdin sequels, but I wasn't that crazy about the first Aladdin in the first place.
Have I ever talked about a movie called Keeping the Faith?
Don't know.
With Ben Stiller and what's his name, Edward Norton.
Probably not. This isn't ringing a bell.
I'm pretty sure I maybe mentioned it, but like it's about Edward Norton's a priest and Ben Stiller's a rabbi, and they're best friends, and they're adults now, and they like the same girl, and it's kind of like a comedy drama thing. But it's I recommend that movie too. I'm just saying, like, since this is a holiday episode, if we want to bring our holidays together like we kind of are with you as the no good Nazi you are, and as me, the perfect Jew, you know.
Should I do that one? So should I do that one this week?
Well, I don't think that's on Netflix, so that's why I'm recommending Burning After Reading.
And I'll do.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I could just like find another way to get in the movie.
Steal it from someone. I mean,
it doesn't have to be pirate in the movie. It could be. There's other ways.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Sing it, Mike.
Yo, being a pirate is, I don't know.
There was this no, I'm not gonna say it's a Power Ranger thing, and you don't care about that. I'm not gonna say it. No one cares. It's fine.
Each other's boats to the bottom, to the top. I was just singing the song that I played in the Tamagotchi World episode where Michael became a pirate. Remember that one?
No, but I am thinking about that Key and Peele skit with the men always singing good things about the women, and then that one guy, he said something bad, and then the captain, who was also a female, killed him, and then they kept singing. Remember that one? That Key and Peele skit?
I haven't seen a lot of Key and Peele. I like Key and Peele, but I haven't seen a lot.
Because, like, like a lot of those rogue pirate guys, like they sing in like the bars or whatever, and they're always saying like offensive things about women and about whatever, and it's like just this one skit, they're like always saying like, and women, you have to hold the door for them. It's like they're just dressed and they act all evil and mean, yet they're saying these really nice things about women, and all of a sudden this one pirate just comes by actually saying what the pirate should say, and all of a sudden the captain just kills him, and it's a woman, and it's funny. And Will Sasso was in that, if you remember him from Mad TV. He also played
Didn't watch Mad TV.
He played the Three Stooges. What's his name? What's the fat one?
Curly.
Yeah, he played the rebooted version of Curly. Remember that terrible movie? He played Curly.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie very much. So we'll
say
it's
for watching DuckCast.
It's not the worst thing ever. It's
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
worst thing I've ever seen. I felt the Jersey Shore shit the worst parts about it. But
Thank you.
Oh, and
all
it that abruptly. Actually, like give it a proper closing. It's the holidays,
Like what?
Zachary.
And New Year's.
Like say, Merry Christmas, everybody.
You filthy animal. Hi,
Go.
Christmas movie quote.
Or Happy Kwanzaa.
No one celebrates Kwanzaa, Mike. Do you really think that's real? It's like Santa Claus. It's a myth. I asked a black guy once if Kwanzaa was real. He was like, yes. And I was like, I don't believe you. And then I walked away.
Park episode where like Slash was basically Santa Claus.
Yeah. Gunter Slash La Pushka. Put it in my shushka. I think that's what they said. I'm pretty sure it was like a sexual innuendo thing going on.
The holidays are over. Go home, kids.
Trying to knock it over without knocking it over. Bang!
Is it over yet? Did you stop recording? Zachary, stop the